is an automatic sperm extractor that is making waves at one. Oh, what am I doing? So an automatic sperm extractor is making waves at a Chinese hospital. It's for those who have a really hard time donating sperm. They can't whack off manually, so they need a machine to help them whack off. It is an effortless machine that features a massage pipe that can be adjusted to suit the height of the user. All the gentleman has to do is plug in frequency, amplitude, and temperature, and off they go. It's also fitted with a small screen for those feeling uninspired, so I guess you could watch porn. If you can't really visualize this, have no fear. We actually have a video for you.
Oh, let's see it.
Take a look.
That looks hot. Oh, are you kidding? Why don't you just fuck a hole in a tree? What are they doing? They didn't even make it look like anything. It just looks like an aardvark's coming at you.
Yeah, I'd be scared
you ever want to get a
put my
blowjob?
thing inside there.
No kidding. You ever want to get a blowjob from an aardvark? Right?
They do have a video screen there in case you want to watch porn while doing it. Yeah. But I think this is an overwhelming testament to how lazy we've become as the entire world, right? Dude, you've got a hand. Why did you need this giant freaking machine to jerk you off?
You need that.
I don't know. I have to be fair here. Maybe it works better with the imagination, right? Because you're not actually touching yourself. It's like something else. So maybe you can more easily disassociate yourself from you touching you and you doing it to yourself, as opposed to and think about that other person. So
You know, with the stand
but
next
the
to
thing that,
like a parking meter,
no, that's the
trying
thing too.
to fuck
that's the
it.
thing too.
It's just.
How is that any worse than the sex toys that are out there for men, like the fleshlight and all of that other
Yeah, but
stuff?
at least you can sit down, or you can let that. You got to stand up next to this thing that looks like a parking meter or a freaking water
So
fountain
you
from the
want to
future.
lay down with your sex toy? Like that's your issue.
No, I'm with Jimmy. It's like it seems like you're stepped on a scale.
Yeah.
And it wants to eat your dick. You're like, it's like the machines have gone awry and they're eating us from the inside out. I would never put my dick inside that thing.
I mean, would you put your dick in there, even if you were open to the idea, like knowing that other dudes have used it for the same thing?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, how did you wash that out? You can't get the water hot enough. I'll tell you that.
There's just no need for it. God already gave us one of those. It's this.
There's no need. Whatever happened to the old days? A mayonnaise jar and some liver. Whatever happened to the old days? You don't need.
Here's an interesting question for you, though. Would you use this if you could take it home? It's $2,800, so you could buy it, take it home with you, lay it down on your bed if you'd like, maybe change the functions a little bit,
Maybe
dress
put
it
a
up.
wig on it.
What do you think?
If I can get it for 15, I'd take it.
And I like that, I mean, to Lizette's point, it's in the hallway. Like, oh, hold on one second. I got to go use the automatic sperm, I was going to say Terminator, extractor.
No, is that in China?
That's
Where is
in
that?
China,
It's
yeah.
in China, yeah.
Wow.
Nanjing.
I see, to great credit to the Japanese, this is the first sex toy we've seen that is not made from Japan.
But it seems like there's so much extra machinery. Why do you need to have that whole the whole thing? It just seems
It's
crazy.
probably processing the sperm or something, right? I mean, what
that's
else?
the whole point. It's
yeah.
not for arousal. It's to extract the sperm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's to milk it.
No, we
To milk it. Oh my God.
no, literally, the machines are now milking us.
Yeah.
Okay, like we've gotten so taken over by the machines. We live in the matrix that we think nothing of like, oh, I have to go to the automatic sperm extractor. I mean, it's crazy.
But I want to know what the underlying issue is. Like, why? Obviously, there is like some prevalence, like a number of dudes that are having a really hard time donating sperm because they can't manually do it. Like, why is that? Is it because they've watched maybe carpal tunnel? Maybe they've watched so much porn
why
that,
is that?
I don't know. It's
No,
weird.
I don't even believe that's a real
maybe
thing.
it's not. Do you think it's
not
not
a
even
real
a problem?
thing.
Real thing. It's just somebody
No.
wanted to
Build
sell
a
a machine,
machine, yeah.
and they want to sell it to somebody. And somebody like, if you build it, I could get my company to buy a bunch of them, and we'll all make money off it. What they really need to invent, how about a shit extractor? Because that would be, because a lot of times I'm a little blocked up. I ate too much cheese. And
Okay, all right, we went there, and you get a very similar machine. It just goes
Just goes,
inside.
burp, burp, burp. It's more like, it's like a dent puller. You know, it's like.